Well, here we are in the harsh midwinter with frost on the tops of the cars and snowing all over the garden. In some ways it looks beautiful, but of course children love it, and my daughter Deborah making snowmans and so on. But of course there is a real reason why snow forms and why water gets iced up. Remember that ice expands when water expands when it turns to ice, and here's why. But before we go into the reasons for snow and ice and frost, let me mention, as I said, to some people don't like this kitten trying to get into our house. And when it snowed, no way were we going to let him in. No matter how appealing he may be. Oh, let me in. No way. Cats and gardens don't go together, I'm afraid.
There we are. Look, this snow covering out here in the garden, and on this this pot there's seedlings under there, and of course I won't disturb it, but all this snow here, I'm disturbing it on the edge, but you see how thick that snow is on there. Under there is some seedlings, and I'll show you later on that the snow is there to protect the seedlings from the intense cold of the winter. And now the snow finally melting, and you see that the snow is also melting in the pot here gradually. See, but we'll leave it, we'll come back to it when it's totally melted, and you'll see the little seedlings that are under there, and they were protected by the snow. So that's why we have snow, one of the reasons anyway. Well, a lot of snow has gone down, and most importantly of all, our little pot here is clear of snow. So let's have a look and see what we've got there, shall we? There we are, you can see little seedlings there have been protected. It's still icy there, still locked in, but there's a bit of water. It's still thawing, but you can see that those little seedlings have survived under all that snow, and that's what keeps them from getting too cold and getting frostbite. Snow actually protects them. Of course, when water turns to ice, it expands, and any moisture that's left in any cracks, when it thaws again, it will break up the surface, like any man-made things like this. This hasn't been touched, this was complete, this step, before the frost came, but the water got in there, it froze, expanded and pushed all the concrete apart. That is why man-made things forever have to be repaired, and that is another reason nature has frost and ice, is to break things up, to renew. Not bad, eh? Nature always gets its way. No springs in the air.